guys, it's Poober again, and we're moving right along into episode 3, pretty much where we left off, but if you missed episode 2, here's a quick recap of what you missed from last episode. These guys are going to become a problem. Oh! No! Oh my god. Man. So obviously the end of last episode was a little bit climactic with the biters coming in from the south and attacking the burner miners over here. You can still see the dead bodies over here of the biters. So definitely a priority this episode will be getting some sort of defense going on. Thankfully we're kind of built in between these two cliffs on either side, so we could possibly build some walls to make a little bit of a choke point at least for some of the biters, which it looks like there's some queued up right down over there, so that will definitely be something quick on my list of things to do. But of course the other things are just some natural progression in the game, like continuing with working towards electricity and getting electric things up and running. We are still basically going off of burner mining drills and burner power and things like that, but we did finally get steam power up at the very kind of mid to end portion of last episode as well, so we can start to actually begin getting the electric things going. So the question is just, where do I want to put everything? And no! Oh my god! This is even bigger! I don't even know what to say. What am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh. They're gonna destroy my whole copper thing. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I have enough ammo. Thankfully they don't attack me. Oh no. Okay. So scratch everything I just said, you guys. Priority number 1 is defense. Okay, so I'm thinking about it. For defense, we need, of course, tech, because there is nothing I can research or do apart from, like, just build some regular ammo by hand. I don't even have turrets yet. Oh my goodness, of course turrets will take copper, which just got annihilated by the biters, so, man, let's, I guess, make some labs. Let's make, God, 1, 2, I don't know. And then we'll make a couple science packs by hand. I think, I'm looking here at the military section, I always prioritize automation and logistics, these two, right off the bat. So this is the first time in like my gaming history, and this is just a normal like playthrough where I have to prioritize militarization. Part of that might be the fact that, granted, I did build a little bit south of pure starting area, which I think was a little bit closer to the water than we currently are, so I already kind of was in range of the little biter nest, but god, there's still even a couple down here queued up, so man, we're gonna have to get our poop together, so to speak. So, man, shove everything in there that we can possibly do and research, what does this even allow me to do? Okay, more effective means to defend yourself and your factory. Let's do it. I know we only have 2 in there, but my god, we've got to get something going, or else we're gonna literally have to start over yet again for episode 4 because I'll have no base left. Alright, thankfully this shouldn't take very long. I think we need to research, or not research, but build a couple more red science packs, because I think this takes 15 to get military 1 researched. But wow, this is not how I saw episode 4 going at all. Shove everything in there, and then let's build another one of those. Thankfully, I had just taken out a bunch of my resources from the furnaces before, they all got demolished pretty much. But we'll head back down there. Let's try and repair what we can and, you know, salvage what we can of the little factory. And then, do we have... Oh, we don't have walls researched. Oh my gosh. We have one furnace remaining. This is so sad. Okay, well... I don't know if we should rebuild, or if it's just gonna get demolished again. I don't know. But let's repair what we can at least. There we go, looking a little bit better. This is craziness. I guess at this point I can build electric inserters instead of the burner inserters. We can bring power over here, although I guess what's the point, because it'll get demolished and that will probably only increase my pollution. Wow, quite the negative feedback loop there. But I guess, so let's prioritize putting the... Ooh, I don't know. We'll put the electric miners here and our regular electric inserters here as well. At least for iron, because I feel like if they're going to attack anything, they're going to be attacking copper, right? Since it's closer to them. So let's build a couple miners, and I guess I have to go back to the one little lab that we have and place down the rest of the science packs, although I guess I could just bring the lab over to where we're actually farming. In fact, let me kind of pause a second and plan where I'm going to be putting everything. So obviously here's the lake, so we need to be somewhat close to that with all of our stuff. This is definitely the starting area. I don't plan on staying here forever. Like I said, once we start to actually upgrade the base and stuff, we're going to be doing that more in the lush zone over there. So really everything in this general area is free game. I'm just trying to think of how I want to orient everything. So if I have my farming over here, that might leave me enough space just to do all of my like production and automation stuff in this area between the lake and where I'm actually farming. So that might work. All right, so we have a kind of tentative plan at least, so not all hope is lost. There we go. And then since we're here, let's build a couple more science packs to at least start the normal stuff I would be researching by this point, like the, automation, logistics, that type of thing. But thankfully, thankfully we have Military 1 right now, but that didn't really give me much, did it? It gave me, well, at least I can get the submachine gun built, and I have the shotgun, which I can build, which I'm going to do, and then we can start building shotgun shells. So no turrets yet, unfortunately, but at least I might be able to, like, physically defend our little area myself a little bit better. So, wow, what a really, really weird start. Okay, so research. Ooh, walls. That is the next thing I want. So, only 10. Okay, good. I left the labs over there. Let me go up and pick up the labs, and we'll bring them closer down just to where I'm building so I don't have to run back and forth so much. I think this area will be safe for at least a little while. Okay, we are back to the main area. We're going to plop down the labs literally right there. Put half of our red packs into each one of those. And then we can research walls here, which will be good. So that's 10. And then let me get another 10 of these done by hand or so. Good thing we did not do the lazy bastard run, because it would now be entirely, well, I mean, it was definitely failed earlier, but it would just be impossible at this point if I would have gotten attacked during the lazy bastard run. So what can I do to salvage this stuff? I can put that there. Oh, I have miners now, finally. Sorry if this is a little bit discombobulated, you guys. This is definitely a little bit of a different start than I anticipated. And we'll have to move these a little bit, I think. Okay. So it's kind of like we're starting fresh anyway, so that's fine. And then, since the miners now thankfully don't require the coal, that's actually kind of nice. So we can just continue adding on the furnaces and the miners as we make them. We'll just kind of continue along this way. This is definitely one of my weirder builds though. And we can do... Oh, but I need power. Okay, so let's... I lied. Let's put power poles that way. And then the furnace there. There we go. Now we're talking. Yep, quite a weird setup. But that is okay. I think one of you commented on my videos that it was quite an awkward start for the last episode, and I 100% agree. So this is definitely keeping in theme with that. And then maybe I can do a miner in this area. But gosh, I'd love to get some automation going. Okay, but walls are done. Thank you. So let's add... Oh no! Oh no, they're attacking me this time. Oh, switch weapons. Switch. No! How do I switch? How do I switch? Do I not have my switch bound? Oh my gosh, I want to swear so badly. Attack my other stuff, please. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even switch my weapons. I don't have it bound or something. Oh wow. I guess at least they attacked me that time instead of my stuff. It's like you would think that I am playing on a death world or something, which I'm most certainly not, unless I accidentally clicked a setting I shouldn't have. But wow, this is crazy. Okay, quickly, walls. Okay, walls, they take stone brick. We don't even yet have a stone factory. Can I make... No, of course I can't make bricks, but I can, let's just shove that thing down there, right there. Put in our stone. We'll make some bricks. We'll, where's my little box? I swear I had at least a box. Inserter there. Thank you. Please. Power poles. Okay. I think we can recover. There's still time. Let's cap that off at, I don't know, 5 stacks, and then eventually we can get a little automation machine up there, assembler, to do its thing, but until then we're going to wait to do it by hand, because we don't even have assemblers yet, you guys. I am so far behind. Alright, and on top of that, this is like the ugliest setup I've ever seen. Wow, okay, so let's recover. Let's calm down. We can survive. How? There's a little patch over there. Gotta be prepared for. And I know it's kind of like a catch-22, so you guys, trust me. I know that me doing research, even though I'm researching militarization, technically might be causing the biters to aggro on me even further. So I do understand that. But it's got to be done, you know? And I can't blame the biters. I am the enemy, I suppose. Oh, there's turrets. That's what I want. Research. Although, no, wait. I want to be smart. I'm going to research automation. I'm going to research automation first. And then that way I can at least, like, actually progress in a normal fashion. Get the assemblers so then I don't have to do everything by hand, which would be super nice. Okay. Ugly, but it works. And I fixed the thing in between last episode and this one where I no longer get a ghost when I do my click button over the entity that I want. Alright, automation almost done. I better make some more ammo. In fact, let me pause the game real quick, you guys, because I'm going to switch my controls around. I definitely want to be able to use my new weapons that I made, so hold on just a sec. Okay guys, I think I got my settings figured out. I now have my next weapon bound to my right mouse click button, so I can now conveniently go through all of them, and then my shooting ability is with my space bar. There we go. And I'm going to build a couple more shells and things like that, because I feel highly underprepared at the moment. But automation is done, which is super nice. And we're even getting a couple bricks. I know this isn't much. Oh gosh, we can only make 5 walls with that. Wow. Okay, well, thankfully we can now make an assembly machine, which can start doing this stuff for us. Although we'll want to get stone farming automated, probably as the next step. So let's build a couple more miners. And we'll equip this area with some miners, we'll add some more furnaces, and I think we'll do some stone brick smelting and then automation from the stone brick into the walls and stuff like that, just in this general area over here. We don't even need to worry about like making a bus for stone and all that stuff at this point. It's just way too early for that. But as we can, let's continue researching. Hopefully the biters give us a little bit of a break so we can get some research in. I've got like too much crap on me that I don't need, but that's unfortunately full. Oh well, we'll get rid of that eventually. And then of course we'll have to replace all of these stone furnaces that went there anyway, but we'll see if we can upgrade this to electric in just a minute as well, though hopefully once we get some sort of defense going. So research is done. We've got, what can we do next? We really should do turrets next. Let's do it. So starting next on turrets, I'm definitely going to have to make even more science packs by hand, unfortunately. And we can make 3 more walls. So let's place down what walls we... Oh no! Oh my gosh! And I'm the worst with the shotgun. Oh my gosh. Well, at least it... Oh man. I think that's my doing. I think that's my doing from the shotgun. Alright, let's repair. That could have been worse, so that's good. So they kind of came from, I think, this spider nest. So let's... This is like the one time I'm very thankful for walls because... Wow, that's as far as they got me. But I'm very thankful for the walls. Or for the cliffs, rather, because I do have a natural choke point, whereas most of the time I'm like, we can do without walls. They're not very aesthetically appealing, so I go without them. But I didn't this time around, and I'm very glad. Alright. Turrets are done. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Let's make a couple turrets. And then I think we'll be feeling a little bit better. So, trust me, you guys, I know this has been a disaster. But let me know if you're enjoying this series so far. I have taken a look and seen what other YouTubers are up to doing already, and it's crazy just how efficient some of you guys are. And I'm having a heck of a time myself, obviously. It's just not going quite as well for me, so would love to hear your guys' feedback. In the meantime, let's hook this up to power. Yay. couple more poles, although we're waiting on all sorts of things. We're waiting on... let's do furnace... Oh, crap, I don't have coal. My coal. That's okay. Bring the coal to this is what I will do. In fact, I should probably... I don't have splitters yet, do I? I don't. Crap. Okay. Well, until we have splitters, we're going to do a weird trick. So I can never remember... There we go. This will be how we pull our coal. Oh, I can use electric inserter actually. Coal will come here. Oh, that won't work, will it? There we go. That will work. I'll move this over by one because I'm really anal, as you guys know. There. Easy. Okay, so now we can put something like this feeding into our furnaces. And I guess we'll do only 2 furnaces for now. I don't know if that will be enough. But it will be better than nothing. So we'll put a little box there. And then... Ooh, I do have an assembler. Thank goodness. Let's make one more electric inserter. And then this will be... Can I do walls? Oh, yes I can. Thank goodness. Crazy. This is the first bit of like pure automation that we're doing in the game. And it happens to be for something that normally I would put off until much later. And then we'll cap it off at, let's do 5 stacks for now. Great. So we can obviously expand on that, you know, as needed. But let's see, I have a couple more things in there. We can get rid of this now, since we can just have the other stone area replace what I just ripped up. I want to get rid of this in my inventory. There we go. And I can get rid of this in my inventory. Okay, so I just got 12 more walls in my inventory. That is awesome. We can continue building that wall that we started. We can get these in there. Let's build a couple more since I don't have automation. I don't even have a bus yet. Oh, and this looks like it needs repaired. And what's the next thing I want to research? Probably let's stick with like what I would normally do if my base weren't dying. So that would be logistics. This will actually unlock things to make the base run properly. So things like underground belts, splitters, things that will really allow the base to start kind of taking a shape that it would normally have at this point in the game. But we'll let that get done. Let's take a look. How, oh, I think these are multiplying. Oh boy. All right, let's extend this as far as we can, and we'll place down a couple of those turrets that we now have. Another thing I will want to automate right off the bat will be ammo, obviously. But let's just kind of place these where we can. And then we can worry about, you know, spacing them out more properly once the base is more stabilized. Which I think we're getting there. Okay, that was 12 more that I just picked up. Oh, maybe I should just expand this right off the bat instead of waiting. Like, what's the point of waiting? I need more power poles. The unfortunate thing is with my current power poles, I really just don't have a lot of room to get the coverage that I need, so we'll go there. And now I kind of am forced to make a little bit of a bus, I guess, but that's okay. At least this way it can be continued on for as long as needed. Oh, let's pick up some stone. What is that? Oh, that was a little, oh, crap, they're putting the bricks there. Okay, I see what's going on. So actually I could condense this a little bit, I suppose, since we're making lanes on the outside perimeters now of the furnaces. So we shouldn't need 2 inserters per furnace at this point, and on the same side. Okay, there we go. I'm getting the hang of it. Couple more inserters. Gosh, I wish I had this stuff automated, so I wouldn't have to build it in my pocket. We'll put the box here in the center, inserter there, nicely in the middle, and then we'll have the assembler pick up the stone bricks from either side, like that. So now we've increased our production of stone bricks nicely. Whoops, I like symmetry, so let's put that where it needs to go, and then right there and right there. And right there. It doesn't have to be 100% attractive. The problem is I don't have enough miners, it looks like, to keep up with the stone production. But we can add more along this lane here. Coal is keeping up though, which is nice. In fact, we may be able to do more than one assembler, which would be cool. So let's do something like that, and then another assembler. And thankfully the biters are giving us a little bit of a break. And we'll add it over one more belt lane just to keep it within the electrical coverage for the inserter. And then we can do like that, and then put the box in the middle. There we go. Now we are really talking. Perfect. Now we just replace it with the recipe, copy it over to this one, put in our stacks again for our max production of the walls, and then now we can add more of these miners. And then let's do one more just for symmetrical purposes. That way it can hopefully keep up a little bit better. And there we go. Not too bad of an early game stone brick and wall setup. Really not, especially since that's usually, like I said, one of the things I don't prioritize right off the bat. And then I now have 36 more walls. Let's go ahead and place the rest down that we have. And oh, I was wondering why logistic research was stalled, and that's because I am missing out on a couple more science packs. Wow, thankfully I had a lot of copper plate in my inventory because we haven't had any real copper production going for quite some time at this point. So this has all been just what I've had in my reserves. And we haven't had any more attacks since, whoops. Since placing down these turrets. It's like they know that I'm finally getting my act together. And then we can do 2 more turrets here for good measure. Let's just give them the rest of the ammo that I currently have in hand. And then if we could finish off this wall, we would be in even better shape. And then now we're given kind of freedom to do some more research. So at this point, what is this? Logistics science pack. So you have to research that now? I didn't even realize that. So I don't think we're ready yet for steel. Plus that takes 50 and we don't even have the red science packs automated yet. Electronics would be nice. Optics would be nice just for your guys' sake so that you can see a little bit better at nighttime. So let's go ahead and do that next. And that will take 15. Or maybe I should have avoided doing research until I have my science packs automated. But too late now, we've already started. Cool, but we have 37 more walls. Hopefully that is enough to extend the entire length of that choke point that we've got going on. Which it looks like it will be. Phew, okay. I feel a little bit better. Oh, maybe the biters have been coming and I just didn't realize it. Oh yeah, it has. So this turret has done 10 kills already. This one has done 6. This one, none. So good thing I had that there. I didn't even realize that the biters were coming to attack. So, phew, I am so glad I have that. I think crisis is averted, at least for now. So now that I feel a little bit better, I can go ahead and rest easy. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it here with episode 3. I have no idea what episode 4 is going to hold. It's just been a rough start with this series already, but I hope you guys will continue to watch and continue to join me for that. Also, if you guys are interested in joining me for the new Factorio Soelless Gaming fan server, it is now up and running. A video for how to get more information on how to join will be linked in the description as well down below. So between those two things, I hope I will be seeing you all later.